All right, Tucker Carlson's interview with Vladimir Putin. He did this thing here either yesterday or the day before, whatever. But last night is when it was released, I guess on his own Tucker Carlson, whatever.com. But if you go on YouTube, it's there. It's a 2-hour interview, okay? And it's caused a huge media firestorm, and already there's all these negative things about him, that he's promoting Russian propaganda, that Putin is a war criminal, and this kind of shook up a lot of the politicians in this country, okay? And it was 2 hours long, and I admit I was watching it on a computer. I kind of dozed off in the middle of it all. But I watched the whole thing, and it was pretty interesting to see what President Putin said. And really, in a strange way, he didn't come out and say, Tucker tried to ask him some direct questions, and I'm not going to mention it here on YouTube. I'm going to do a Rumble video and tell you the details about it. But in a roundabout way, he kind of insinuated, all right, how things were, or that, how things are going about with this war in the Ukraine, which that is forbidden to talk about here on YouTube. He insinuated that really it isn't the politicians. He more or less pointed to a deep state being behind all this, and some interesting facts that he brought up. Historically, he did omit some facts of what I believe are war crimes the Soviet Union did commit, but that was back in World War II. I have no idea what everyone's accusing everyone of now. And the thing is, everyone got so worked up, and there's so many videos, and these young guys podcasting like a used car salesman, he did this, he did that, Russian propaganda, he's putting out Russian propaganda. Well, if you deal with anyone, say a used car salesman, okay, people are going to lie to you. You still got to talk to them, you still got to interface with them, and you have to be able to sort out the BS yourself, okay? And this interview with Putin was pretty good, and a lot of things did come up, okay? And without being overtly, or blatantly, he was very good about that. He did explain some things that made a lot of sense, okay? And he did answer some of the things that he asked about, which is pretty good. But I'll give my opinion on it, and I'll also throw in from what I know from the people that live in the country and what it was like there when I traveled through the Ukraine. Okay, it was years ago, but, the fact from fiction here. And there's some things like we're realizing with everything that are so blatantly obvious that what you're being told or is told is what's going on just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, okay? And there's a reason why. So I'm going to leave a link to my Rumble video, and I'll go into details, and I'll tell you how he, from what he said in the interview, what he kind of mentioned is going on here with the whole world situation. Not only the war and that conflict, but other things also that are going on. So, check out the link down below in the description box, and go to my Rumble video where I'm uncensored and I can speak my mind and kind of give my opinion on this, all right? So hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.